Hi, Randy here with Your Central Italy. So in our Sunday videos, we've been talking about this little house that's for sale in the corner up from our house, and how we think it would just make somebody a really great little property. And we think that the price is right if you go into negotiations with a strong cash offer. The house itself is 150 square meters, which is about 1,500 square feet, and that's divided on 2 levels. So you can figure maybe 750 square feet per level. It might be 800 to 600, or or 800 to 700 or whatever. But it's it's going to be pretty close to that. There's a little garage on the outside. It's 10 square meters, about 100 square feet. There's another outbuilding that we think is approximately 10 square meters. So you get 170 square meters total under roofs, if you will. The garden area is 750 square meters, which is 7,500 square feet, and it has 16 olive trees, mature olive trees. 4 olive trees would give you and your spouse enough oil to last the year. So you can kind of do the math on that. That's pretty typical of you have 4 times the oil that you need. And harvesting and caring for 16 trees is minimal. Marisa and I have 114 trees, so and it's going to be a big job come October for harvest time. The house upstairs was recently renovated, and it looks like they did a pretty good job. Marisa actually did a walkthrough of the house. She took some pictures with her phone. But I'm going to put a bunch of pictures on with this video. The video that we can get from the owner is not a very good video. It's really jerky. I'm going to put a link up for that, but it's a little nauseating because sometimes when you move the camera too fast, you go through and you get that, you can get some motion sickness from it. So the house is, like I said, the upstairs has been remodeled, and the downstairs has not been remodeled. That needs to be done. They are happy to remodel it for a price, obviously, but it might be something you want to just take a look at and see, what you want to do with it. The unfortunate thing that we're trying to get this landlady, this owner, to do is to make this house more presentable for showings. She has a renter in there right now. It's a 20-year-old kid. He is likely on the spectrum, and he has 6 little dogs. So it's kind of a deterrent for people, to come and see the house. He was supposed to keep the yard mowed and cleaned, and he's 20 years old. He just doesn't take care of things like that. Fortunately, he's only been in there a couple of months, so he's not trashed the house. It's not horribly damaged or anything like that. Marisa, like I said, went through it, and she's like, no, it was fine inside. But the yard is not mowed, the back garden's not mowed or trimmed or taken care of. So we had talked to the landlady about that and kind of pointed out that needs to be taken care of before she does more showings. We'll see if that happens or not. So she did tell us that they had a young couple that was interested in it, and they'd looked at the house a couple of times. If there's an offer on it, I'll just pull this video at that point. So if there's an offer that's accepted and that sale goes through, we'll pull the video. All right, back to the house. So you got 16 olive trees in the back. It's a beautiful garden. You get the beautiful views of the valley, of the surrounding area. You can see Lago Trasimeno from where we are. If you walk up the street, maybe 2 blocks, you can see Lago Chiusi, and that's Tuscany, if that gives you an idea. So we're in Umbria. You walk up the street 2 blocks, you can literally see Tuscany. So we said it in our other videos. We get the views of Tuscany for Umbrian prices. So it's probably 15-20% savings over what you would get in Umbria, or in Tuscany rather. Okay, so it says here about the house. They replaced the bathrooms and the flooring. It's all set up to take solar power. So it's all wired for that. It's ready to go for that. It does not have solar power, but it's ready to go for that. The heating system is a pellet stove, which is pretty common here. This house had a pellet stove in it, but it also has radiant heating. So our house does. This house just has a pellet stove. really all you need. When we were looking at our house, the lady that lived here, Anna, she had the pellet stove going, and it was always warm up here, so not a problem. There's also a connection to the Commune's gas line, so you can get on the GPL from the Commune, and you just pay, you pay for what you use basically. All right, it says double glazed windows, so the windows are new. They're more energy efficient. I don't see an energy efficiency rating. Oh, it's a G. Okay, I do see an energy efficiency rating. So it does have a G. That might need to be worked on in the years to come, because there's talk in the EU of having all the G homes have to come up to E at least. So, and that's what Marisa and I are working on with our house as well. A lot of that has to do with changing the windows. If you put new windows and doors in, some people will put a wrap on their house, and that'll raise it up. And then getting energy efficient heating systems, and the hydro pellet stoves are the most efficient from what we've been told. But you can look at that stuff too. So, all right, the house has 4 rooms in it, 1 bathroom. It's been all remodeled upstairs, like I said. And right now they're asking $190,000. I think that's a little bit high, but that's pretty common for homes in Italy. When you have a move-in ready home, you'll see it's really significantly higher. I think that if you came in strong at like 130, maybe 135,000 euros cash, you'd be good to go. But if you're interested in this house, let us know. You can reach us at info@youressentialitaly.com. We can put you in direct contact with the owner. You kind of bypass the real estate agent if you want to, and they'll save you 3%. So let us know, and we're happy to help. I'll see you guys on Sunday. Ciao.